Live. Hey guys, it's Levatros, and I just picked up my Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World included. I'm not paying $80 for that game. Not ahead of time without actually knowing if it's worth $80, which I'm still skeptical about, but $50 for the game seems reasonable. Now I know there's going to be already a ton of unboxing videos of the Switch 2 and some that are a lot higher quality made, but I thought it'd be nice to capture my actual first experience holding it, experiencing it for the first time. So let's go ahead and dig into it. So let's go ahead and open the box. We can get the tab open. All right, let's go ahead. We open. Okay, pretty nice presentation. You got the actual device and the two Joy-Cons, and yeah, they do look pretty nice. Like the blue kind of highlight color on it is a nice complement to the color. Feels pretty sturdy. And then same with the red one. Let's go ahead, get that out of the packaging. Looking pretty good so far. Now let's open the actual device, what all the power is inside of. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, there's very little bevel. Like, it looks like it goes pretty much to the edge of the screen. I mean, when I turn it on, maybe there's like a whole gap between the edge of where you can actually play the game. But yeah, it looks pretty sleek. It's got the stand on the back of it. It's good. Pop that out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty flexible that like you can kind of set it anywhere. I was wary because when I was moving it, normally it's like there's points where it stops and like between it's pretty like it moves pretty freely. This it has like some resistance throughout it, but it's enough that it will like hold itself up. So yeah, it feels pretty smooth. Yeah, it snaps closed. That's nice. And then you got the game card cartridge space, headphones, charging port, volume, power. On the side, we got blue, telling us what side to orient the controllers, and on the other side, red. Then on the bottom, oh, okay. Looks like the charging. Oh, I think there's two charging ports, one on the top and one on the bottom, which is definitely nice since I see it has to have one on the bottom for the dock. The top one is nice so you can play the games without the cable coming down. That was a common complaint with the first Switch. But let's go ahead, dig a little deeper. So in here, it looks like we got some fun documentation, safety instructions, health and safety info. And then we got a Nintendo licensed HDMI cable. So good to have that. And then these, I've seen these before. It looks like a wrist strap that clips on. I think this is also to help with playing with the controllers in mouse mode. But yeah, it's just a little oval container and then wristband at this little thing to slide it closed. Yeah, I feel like that's like kind of higher quality than I was expecting. Seems like very easy to use. Yeah, otherwise, got two of those, one for each side. And then HDMI cable. Looks like that's all that's in this box. And then here we have the little handle to put the Joy-Cons into. Be able to play games on the couch without having to keep your hands far apart. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'll actually clip one of these in. So let's go ahead, put the red one in on the red side. So oh, okay. Yeah, the magnet just like snaps in. You basically just line it up and it does the rest of the work for you. Now let's see how tough it is to take it off. I see this little button on the top. I'm guessing that's to undo the magnet. Yeah, okay. So yeah, when you press it, this little like tip little piece comes out, and that just kind of separates it a little bit, and then you can just pull it off. But it's not so far away that if you just press it, it's gonna like drop the controller by any means. Just kind of gives you that little first step to just pull it the rest of the way off. So that's pretty nice. And here it looks like the power cable port. So power outlet, cable in the back. Looks surprisingly small. Like this big block and then just a tiny little port in the center. But definitely good to have so you can use your new Switch 2 for more than 2 hours before it dies, and then you just have to go out and buy a new one. And there's the cable for it. Looks very similar to the Switch 1 cable. Says Nintendo as well. And that's a very minor thing, but it is nice that when you're using it, when you look digging through a box of cables and you're like, I need a specific micro USB-C or HDMI cable that says Nintendo on it, which I don't think that if you use any other HDMI cable, it's gonna like melt and destroy the console. But nice to know that you're using the one that was intended to be used with it. Then here we have the new Switch 2 dock, which is pretty nice. It's a bit more robust than the original one. Let's go ahead and see how the back opens up. Oh, okay. This plate comes completely off, I'm hoping. And not that I just broke the dock station 10 minutes after opening it. But yeah, looks pretty easy to access everything. You got the HDMI port, AC adapter, and then a LAN cable. Okay, yeah, you can plug in Ethernet. That's nice. And to clip it back on, go ahead and give that a shot. Feels magnetized. Yeah. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Just easy to snap on. And then, yeah, the inside, you got all the ports that you need to actually connect the dock. And then it looks like some vents on the bottom to keep it from overheating. But now, let's go ahead and actually try the Switch. Wow, yeah. Like, it feels like such a minor thing, but just, like, the magnetized on it. Yeah. I feel like I said, I feel like it's a minor thing, but it is so much more convenient than having to line up the controller at the top and then slide it down. Partially because to line it up, you had to, like, you have no, like, barrier to press it against. You just kind of have to, like, freehand it to slide it on. This, you just, like, put it right next to it, get it kind of close, and it clips on. And it feels pretty sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel like it's loose on there by any means. But let's go ahead and do the initial boot. Let me just get this a little bit of dust off. There we go. Yeah, this screen looks really nice. I know it's literally just the Nintendo Switch 2 logo, but it was looking pretty nice. So let's do English. English, if I can speak. America's end user license agreement. Let's accept it. Let's just pretend that I did my research and read it ahead of time. And exciting internet settings. Oh boy, let's go ahead and connect to my Wi-Fi. Let's see. And then, does this have a touchscreen? I think so. Can I do... Okay. Saves me a little bit of time. Yeah. It's like I'm not showing the screen right. I'm not showing everyone my Wi-Fi password in addition to the Wi-Fi network, am I? I want everyone to know... I want to make sure not everyone is getting informed that I connect to my local McDonald's Wi-Fi. About to download update data. You can continue setting up the data. Setting up while the update downloads. Alright, so day one launch. Let's go ahead, set our time zone. Very exciting stuff here. I know that's what you guys tuned in for. Like, oh man, the Switch 2, everyone's showing all of the gameplay, the different features that it has. But where's the time zone setup? But don't worry guys, I got you covered. With Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games whenever you want, however you want. I'm glad they're taking a stand for the people that just want to sit in the air and play games on the TV. Like, I felt like the Switch 1, it didn't have enough support for just air sitting. Get a workout in while you game. The system can stand at whatever angle you like. Just pull out the rear stand. You can now connect the AC adapter to the top of the system. Alright. Pretty straightforward setup. Hold the release button, pull to the side. I've already done that. Test that at least. And oh wait, yeah, let's go next. Oh, okay. I think we actually have to remove it to advance. So yeah, let's go ahead and take it off. Detach the left one as well. Hold this. Release. Select next with the controller you removed. Okay, so at least our controllers are paired up with it now. Let's do next. We'll connect it to a TV later. I'm not gonna move the whole camera setup and lighting system just to show my TV. And then you can use the accessories that came with the system to hold the Joy-Con 2 controllers in multiple ways. There's an attachment guide. I'll just skip that for now. I'll just be a bit distant from my relationships. Just go ahead and skip for now. Choose a style. You can change it at any time. Let's go ahead do the handheld one, and then let's go ahead update the system. I'm gonna go ahead put these back on. Still, like surprisingly convenient. Done. Snapped on. But yeah, I like to be honest, buying this, it was not like I need this day one, I must have this. It was something that's like, yeah, it seems like it'll be nice, it'll be worth getting at some point, so I figured might as well get it early so I have more time to spend with it. Because, like, it's gonna be around for a while, and I don't imagine the price is gonna go down anytime soon, so it's like, yeah, might as well get it now rather than like a few months later and pay the same price. But this does feel like a pretty nice upgrade. Like it really feels like a more premium version of the original. So now it's prompted me for system transfer, which I am planning to do. Definitely don't want to lose all my progress on Dragon Quest XI. But let's see. Can I do it later? Maybe we copy from one system to the next so you can pick up where you left off. Okay. All right. I wasn't planning to do like a very long stream anyway. I think just wanted to unbox it, kind of go through my impressions of like the way it feels and everything like that. I I just got back from a concert, so I'm already like very tired, but wanted to at least set this up so I have this record before it's gone and can't be recorded again. But I'm feeling like the quality of the product, the hardware, the actual like improvements on it, it does feel pretty serious, like pretty significant. Like it's not night and day, but it is notable and noticeable and feels a bit worthwhile. We'll have to see long term if the game ecosystem warrants the cost of buying a new console for it. And with the pricing of upcoming games, it definitely feels a bit questionable if it's going to be worth it long term. But I do feel like this is a good start with the quality of the hardware, and we'll see how it goes long term. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, transfer my system for the Switch, and then try out one or two races in Mario Kart World, and then go to bed because I am very tired. But definitely want to capture this before doing anything else. So, if you're watching this live, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. I'm planning to make a few videos about the Switch 2 soon, mostly just kind of like my thoughts on it, stuff like that. Try to add something novel to the conversation. But either way, if you want to see more of that, stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe. But either way, thanks for watching. I